Nero raises an arm. His coat ruffles like a cape, and countless animals fly forth. Grrr. With a thunderous roar, three beasts run towards Arcueid like bullets. Not anything like black dogs, but three giant leopards, larger than Nero himself, like large demonic silhouettes. Arcueid can't move. Three leopards run, cracking the bricks under them just by running. They're far faster than Arcueid, who is trying to run away. The three beasts pounce towards Arcueid. It's over quickly. In an instant, the three leopards' bodies are cut in half and fall to the ground. What? Nero's voice booms. Arcueid is silent. From there, she moves to attack him. Beasts emerge from Nero's body. The instant it emerges, the lion's head is grabbed and torn apart from its body. The leopard is killed the instant it attacks Arcueid by getting pierced by her punch through its head. The tiger is torn apart like clay. Everything following them suffers the same fate. The same with the flying eagle and the giant grizzly bear. The same with the shark swimming on the ground. How does that even happen? The same with the ridiculously large elephant. In the end, they can't even stop her and turn back into a black, sticky fluid. What? Nero tries to escape. Arcueid swings her claws. After the sound of ripping flesh, Nero's body is split in two from the neck down. Roaring in pain, Nero leaps away from Arcueid. Split from the neck to the waist, he's lost over half of his body. Splat. The rest of his body falls at Arcueid's feet. This isn't a fight. What about Arcueid saying she was only able to move? The beasts Nero let out weren't weak. The lions and tigers, just one of them can tear into a car into scraps. And that grizzly bear could have torn a tank apart with its uncontrolled violence. But such beasts were torn apart by Arcueid, and Nero himself is half dead. It almost seems like a joke. If it was this easy, maybe it would have been better if I weren't here from the start. Nero keeps retreating as if to escape. She might be tired. Arcueid walks towards Nero slowly. Panting. I can hear heavy breathing. It belongs to Arcueid. Ragged, painful breathing. Why is that? Arcueid's breathing sounds more painful than Nero's, who is torn in half.
It is quite unbelievable. Weakened as you are, you still have that much power. As expected from the executioner prepared by the true ancestors. Do not face the White Vampire Princess. It seems the warnings of the others were correct.
Nero's voice isn't dimmed at all. I feel a horribly sinking sense of despair. Arcueid tries to catch her breath as she slowly draws near Nero.
But I have never expected to defeat you with only 10 or 20 of myself in the first place.
Enough boasting. You can't kill me with any amount of such familiars, and I have cut off half your body. No matter what, you have no chance of winning.
Huh. My familiars have all been killed, but you seem to be mistaken.
What?
I do not carry familiars, nor do I use them. All things you fought were truly me. It is quite unpleasant to be considered similar to the other mongrels who capture other living things to repair their damaged flesh. You should have been able to tell with a glance if you had not been weakened. Use your golden mystic eyes and see. Can you see it? The chaos of the 666 beasts inside my body?
Splash. Something moves quickly at the edge of my vision. A Behind Arcueid, the half of Nero's body which was cut off by Arcueid is shaking. It raises up in a large clot and shoots toward Arcueid. Arcueid, behind you! Shiki? Arcueid turns around, but she doesn't make it. The half of Nero's body lying on the ground becomes countless large serpents which attack Arcueid from behind. The large serpents wrap around Arcueid and return to a black fluid. Arcueid is pinned to the ground like me, but the pressure is hundreds of times worse. What? No way! As she is pushed down, Arcueid tries to escape.
It is useless. You should understand that is, Princess of the... You should understand what that is, Princess of the True Ancestors.
Arcueid's face lights up in pain and surprise. The remaining half of Nero raises its voice almost as if howling.
Let him that hath understanding count the number of the beast, for it is the number of a man, and his number is 666. Ha ha ha. Are you pleased with the chaos within my body, Arcueid Brunstead?
Are you sane? A human body having more than 300 factors compressed in something as small and closed as in a human shape. This is just like...
Indeed, no different from the primordial sea. I am not making my body up with other animals. I merely use the factors called animals as my body, mixing them like mud. I have no such things as familiars. What exists are 666 beasts, and lives equal to that number. Ripping my body in half, or crushing my head, is meaningless. I am 1 and 666. If you wish to destroy me, you need to destroy 666 lives at once.
This can't be. This is what chaos means.
Of course. So many alter selves have no concrete existence. What released from this body, which is my territory, they will take form as some kind of species for the first time. They have no form of their own from the beginning. You can kill them outside of me, but once they return, they regenerate as part of my chaos. Though, even I cannot predict what they will become once they emerge. Understanding and controlling this disordered dendrogram is my eternal thesis.
The vampire with only half a body gives a boasting, muffled laugh. That's impossible. To take in souls, if you encapsulate uncolored, conceptualized existences, you yourself will disappear.
Indeed. That is why this is not a single person here. The personality of Nero already does not exist. We are not a single body, but closer to a limitless collective. Certainly, there is no meaning of existence in such a life. There are already life forms in the deep ocean which can be termed eternal systems. This body will lose its intelligence and become a mere specimen, just like them someday. But do you not find it magnificent that there are things which swirl inside me, and you do not know what form they will take? This small world is like that of our world in its primal stages. A chaotic space, where what will be born is unpredictable. The darkness of chaos is just like this planet's dendrogram, while still having the possibility of dramatic change. I wish to know what lies at the culmination before I disappear. That is why the church gave me this name, Nero Chaos. Equipped with 666 beasts, no longer a vampire, but a space which has become chaos, a heretic who broke the taboo.
What? Arcueid's voice is held off. The black fluid squirms all around her. Even Arcueid's face is already half covered.
That's all. Under such a prison, even you cannot escape. It is a union of 500 of my parts, the soil of Genesis. Even were you to be at full strength, you could not hope to destroy it. It is equivalent to destroying a whole continent.
Nero's remaining half approaches Arcueid slowly.
Many of my brethren have been killed by you. Many have sought to destroy you, only to be destroyed in turn. But that is all over. I, Nero Chaos, will accomplish a great achievement none could perform until now.
Nero, this reality marble, who?
It should be easy to tell. Your nemesis, the serpent, came to me to teach me, but not the current one from this generation. Before you killed him, he bequeathed upon me the method of making this cage.
I can't hear Arcueid's voice anymore. Looking, her mouth is covered in the black fluid.
But the serpent is also a tragedy. What was once a priest of the church can't live on just because a goddess of death like yourself is chasing after him. If he had lived, he may have devised a means to control the chaos in my body. It certainly must have been regretful not being able to fully utilize such clear heresy before getting destroyed. I was a sworn friend of the serpent. Why you persistently pursue him without tiring, I am very curious, but it seems you can no longer speak.
The black fluid starts to pin down Arcueid's body. By now, it is no longer Arcueid's collapsed feminine figure, but only a formless mud.
I will make you part of me, Arcueid Brunstead. Absorbing your amount of will require great effort, but it will make me the highest rank of vampire. A little pain is like a celebration for the new creation. When that happens, even the professional killers of the abominable burial agency will have nothing to fear. Will be nothing to fear. I will eradicate all members of that moldy church.
Arcueid's face sinks completely with a sucking sound. Even the lines on her body, which I could barely see before, have disappeared. At this rate, if I leave Arcueid alone, she'll be absorbed into the black fluid. Why, you... I look at the black fluid covering me. The black lines of death definitely do exist. Gah! Resisting the throbbing pain in my head, I run my knife along them. The black fluid becomes more like mere water as I slice the lines. Alright. I breathe heavily as I stand up. I have to save her. I have to save Arcueid from that monster. But how? I can't even get close to Nero. Even Arcueid, as terrific as she wasn't able to take him. Then if I stand and face him, wouldn't I be killed instantly? I only barely managed to kill one dog. I wouldn't last a second against those other beasts like the lions or leopards. Furthermore, I can see hundreds of points on his back. I couldn't fully understand the conversation between Nero and Arcueid, but it seems that each one of those beasts are him. Then, if I want to defeat the vampire Nero, I'll have to kill all the beasts having that point. Ugh. I can't step forward. No matter what, the human can't step forward toward a monster like that. Damn it. In the end, once more, I'm trying to save my life and do nothing about someone getting killed. Oh. I hear a voice. Nero's voice is full of contained amusement. No, it's not his voice. I can hear something like the sound of footsteps. This can't be. The sound is far away, but without a doubt, the sound of light skipping footsteps is drawing closer. Arcueid said earlier, the park is empty of all people of night, and if people pass by, then they are simply out of luck. Far away, I can see a small human shape. Some girl I do not know about my own age. This isn't good. For her to come here, it means, run away! I scream. I scream, forgetting that Nero wasn't even paying attention to me or that he might attack me. Yet the passerby does not stop. Not knowing anything, she casually heads for this place. Half of the vampire in the black coat breathes out in content.
My body has just been torn apart. I need more sustenance.
His half of a coat squirms like a living thing. Fortunately, it seems sustenance has arrived. A black beast flies from Nero's body. Stop! My voice doesn't reach her. The beast runs like a black wind towards the faraway figure. It's over in an instant. A short scream, the sound of a body hitting the ground. The smell of blood wafting on the air. The black tiger retrieves the human in its mouth. The girl's face is no more. Most likely gouged out by the tiger's claws. Too ruthless. A repulsive, one-sided voice. Gah! My head hurts. My throat is starting to dry. My mind starts to compress and I can only see the enemy in front of me. The tiger slithers like a snake into Nero's body. It's strange. The corpse of the girl in the tiger's mouth disappears. Yet, munch, crunch, grind. She's not there, yet I still hear the sound. Rip, gorge, gulp. The sounds are coming from inside the man called Nero. The sound of dissolving flesh, shattering bones, the slow chewing of a human. Yeah, no mistake. Inside his body, he's eating that person. Nero's lips twist in a smile. With that, a switch goes off in my brain. You fucking bastard! I can't think. I just run towards Nero. My vision soaks in red.
Feed.
A black leopard flies from Nero's body. How many times greater than the black dogs are its speed and ferocity? But I don't care about that. It's a living thing. If it lives, then it's nothing against me. You're in my way! I stop and say so to the corpse by my feet. The black leopard is lying in 4 pieces.
I see. You are the one who attacked me from behind earlier.
It seems he finally realized I'm here. Emotionless eyes look toward me. Yeah, just like Arcueid said. As long as I don't allow myself to get lost, being stared at by him doesn't change anything. Let Arcueid go, monster. I said, let her go! I'm your opponent. You're nothing with that half body of yours. Without a word, the vampire with the black coat looks both Arcueid and I over.
You say you can be my opponent?
Yes. So I'm saying release her and then hurry up and return your body to normal. His neck moves up and down. It seems like he's laughing.
You have taken away the fun. Receive your punishment, human.
Nero doesn't change. It seems like he will leave Arcueid with half of his body and remain as he is.
I promise you, I will slowly chew you apart alive.
Flutter. His remaining arm is lifted.
Such an inferior mental circuit. The price of your arrogance, thinking you can face me, will be your certain death.
Whoosh. A warm wind blows. Sources of beasts emerge from Nero's half-body. Scores of beasts. The number of beasts emerging isn't 10 or 20. Even if it is not such a strong beast, it is close to 100 of them against a single human like me, and they swarm like ants gathering around a sugar cube. What? I stick my knife into the neck of the black dog before me. The black dog dies as its death is cut. Instantly, the sound of birds' wings overhead. With a grating sound, the meat of my forehead is taken to the bone. Ugh! I don't have time to react in pain. At the same time, several black dogs bite my arms and torso from both sides. You junk! Slice, slice. I stab the death of the 2 dogs in my line of vision. But it isn't enough. For each one I kill, 10 more beasts take its place to rip into my body. I can't see. I can't see anything. Everything is pitch black. There isn't anything wrong with my eyes. All around me, the black beast enveloped me in darkness. Ah! Things can't keep going this way. I will die. I won't last 5 more seconds. My ankles are bit. Blood flows. My body feels like it will fall. If I collapse, it will all be over. They will ravenously feast on my body if I hit the ground. No. No. That is more fearful than pain. Everything is pitch black. I can't see anything. I can't do anything. But that's why I have to think. Oh, decisions. Decisions, decisions, decisions. 1, I'll bear with it for now and wait for my chance. Or 2, I have to destroy the main body. Well, probably should make a save game. Okay, so if we just lie here and let the beast tear Cheeky apart, that's probably not a good idea. He'll probably die. So I'm guessing we should probably go with option 2. Let's try that. The main source. If I can do something to Nero's main body manipulating the beasts, I might be able to save at least Arcueid. Ah! I blindly swing my knife. I force my faltering body and run forward. If he hasn't moved as he toys with me, then he should be standing with half his body ahead of here.
Nero! Stop your noise making. It is unpleasant.
His coat wavers. From there, a white horn comes straight at me. Something like antlers sticks into my torso. Thud. It's so sharp it doesn't really hurt. I fall flat on my back.
I'm quite the fastidious person. Rest assured there will not even be one of your cells left.
I hear a voice. At the same time, a black dome arches over me. A ceiling overhead like a black umbrella. And all around the glowing eyes of the beasts. Rip. My skin is being ripped. Die. Rip. My flesh is being eaten. Die. Grit. My bones are being scraped. Die. My mind can no longer think of anything. Only to frantically use my arms to protect my face. My right hand tightens, keeping a firm grip on my knife. Die. I'm being eaten. Strange. Being attacked by this many beasts, they should be able to eat me completely in just 1 minute, yet they take their time. Die. I'm bleeding too much. My blood and their saliva coat my body. It feels terrible. Die. I can't see anything outside. Just complete blackness. Die. The countless pairs of eyes say it. They say it as they truly eat me bit by bit. They can't talk, so they speak with their blazing eyes. Die. Hurry up and die. The black dome of beasts chants in unison. A scream leaks out. Ah! But no one is going to help me. I'll be killed. Like that person before, I'll be devoured alive. No. I don't want that. I don't want to die this way. I don't want to be eaten while being conscious. I don't want to be killed like this. Scary. That's scary. Very scary. Scary, frightening, 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 scary, scary, scary. I'll be killed. Yes, I'll be killed. There's nowhere to run. I'll be killed like this. I'll be torn apart and become a meal for all of them. There's nothing I can do. With my eyes painted vermilion, I stare at myself emptily. I start at myself emptily. Ha. Ha ha ha. I start to laugh. Because I don't even know why I'm being killed. Because I'm fucking crazy. But still, Tonoshiki will be killed like this. You are stubborn. If you break down, it will be easier for you. Oh, wait.
You are stubborn. If you break down, it will be easier for you.
Ha. Ha ha ha. He laughs in the distance, slowly eating me and laughing. It's like my whole body, is dissolving. Horrible. Too horrible. This is too horrible. My wounds hurt. They hurt. Hurt a lot. Death is frightening. It's frightening. Very frightening. He's laughing in the distance, watching me die and laughing. If I strain my ears, I can still hear chewing and the smashing of bones coming from within. Not only did he devour all those people yesterday, and not only did he eat that unknown person, he's trying to eat me, eat and kill even me. Gah! Something like claws digs into my chest. It's where the scar from my old wound is. A really painful, frightening, only hateful place. 8 years ago, that summer day. Yeah, it really was hateful. There wasn't any room for pain or fear. Yes, I just hated. Then what is to be done is already decided. If you are going to kill me, then my whole body is already numb. All that remains is the sensation of the knife I refuse to drop in my right hand. Be killed? Be killed? Who? By what? Ha! Ha ha ha! I laugh out. Right, that's exactly how it is. Running away is absolutely impossible. Escape is absolutely impossible. There's only one thing to be done. Be killed. Be killed. Definitely, without a doubt, be killed. By nothing else, and by no one else. He will be killed by me. I'm the fucking Joker. In place of a yell, I start to laugh like an idiot. Strange. Strangely, I can't stop laughing. Slice, 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 slice. With each sound, another beast dies. My brain is in agony. All throughout my body, my nerves, my blood vessels, my cells, my blood, everything has gone abnormal. The black dome disappears. I just killed about 70 beasts which were eating my body. What? I can hear Nero's voice. Oh, what? Alright, I have to stand, or I won't be able to kill any more. I stand up. There's no problem. There's not a single place where I'm not wounded, but I can still move around for a while.
What did you?
Yeah, I understand how you feel, vampire. My brain is on fire. It's similar, just like when I killed Arcueid, I can't even breathe properly. Along with the headache and heat which almost drives me insane, almost enough to make me puke, the world is saturated with death. So, you want to kill me, monster? Then we have something in common.
Fine.
Oh, fine. Let's fight to the death, Nero Chaos. With that, my stiff right arm moves freely. Switching to a reverse grip on my knife, I run towards Nero. A bigger beast appears from his body. Finally, he's letting out the big stuff he used for Arcueid. But they don't last long. No matter how large, fast, or brutal they are, they basically cannot kill me unless they touch me. If they try to touch me, I slice whatever part that tries. In the end, it made no difference whether it's a black dog, a lion, or tiger. 2 of the large ones collapsed and changed into black water. To get to Nero, there's still some distance left to close in.
How can this be? Those of us even the princess could not eliminate are returning to nothingness.
He's saying something.
I do not understand. What did you do?
I fixed my gaze on Nero's body. Countless points. If I want to live, if I want to kill him, I have to kill each and every one of them. Ellipsis. It's probably not possible. Still, I can't finish like this. Arcueid, who was swallowed by the black liquid. All of those humans, all those hundreds of people that were killed. And this body being almost killed. I grit my teeth. There's no time to speak words of hatred. Unfortunately, moving takes all of my power. I don't have any extra energy to answer Nero. No. If I do have that sort of energy as quickly as possible. Very well. Oh.
Very well. I now recognize you as an obstacle to me.
Killing that beast-smelling monster would be far better. His black coat opens wide. The vile stench of beasts. The sense of danger before was nothing compared to what it is now. From inside his coat, things come out which I've seen at least once when I was a child. Like this horse with a horn on its forehead, or this huge winged lizard. A fucking dragon? He released a dragon from his fucking coat, and Shiki can just kill it with one slice. Okay, sure. Yeah, fucking dragon, alright. Those are troublesome. Yeah, that's quite the understatement, Shiki. It's not simple to kill them, because they have very few parts vulnerable to death. So, I get more serious. Is it because I said kill? The pulsing of my blood is painful. My nerves are grinding together. Everything in my body links together to remove that which gets in my way. I slice in half the horned horse along with its horn. I killed the unicorn. What the fuck, Shiki? You killed my childhood. I slice the lizard from its back to its lower right abdomen.
Impossible.
I hear that obstacle's voice. Unfortunately, I can't even see properly now. All I can see are those black points and lines.
Scum. Why must I attack a mere human with full force?
With a squishy, fleshy sound, Nero's half-body returns to its previous human shape. It seems he finally put back the half of his body binding Arcueid.
I will kill you. You will find out that existence far superior to yours exists within me.
His arms tear into his own chest. As if ripping apart darkness, he rips into his own chest. From the hole in Nero, something bizarre emerges. If I have to describe it simply, it's a crab-like spider. A bit bigger than the giant elephant which Arcueid killed. My vision has gone red. I can't see very well. All I can see are their bizarre silhouettes and their death. My fingers are cold. Maybe I've lost too much blood. My whole body is frigid. But still, my body isn't screaming. It orders me forward, saying that if I have enough strength to scream, use that energy to kill Nero even faster. My spine hurts. My body is cold. My fingers are frozen. Yet, my brain burns with fire. These crab-like spider beasts keep crawling out from Nero. Nero is only a little bit away. These things are in the way of me getting to him. For now, these three, I completely killed those emerged obstacles.
Impossible.
As if dizzy, Nero moves back.
There is no way someone can destroy all of my killing beasts. Such a fact is impossible. We are immortal. As long as I live, the immortal beasts return to chaos and are reborn. So then, why do they return to the original nothingness after only being stabbed by you?
I walk towards my screaming enemy. Nero tries to pull back and retreat, but stops himself.
Unsightly.
His previous machine-like eyes finally start to burn with crimson hatred. I understand how he feels. Probably, the killer in Nero is ordering himself to retreat. But the vampire in him does not allow defeat from a mere human. He doesn't understand. He doesn't even let himself withdraw. So, he does not allow himself to even take a single step back. His mind stubbornly doesn't allow him to realize his powerlessness. Another step forward. From here, I can jump and slice his body with my knife.
No, never. My name is Nero, the immortal called Chaos of the undying vampire race. It is not possible for me to look this unsightly.
His body starts to form a shape. His body, which was only darkness, begins to transform.
This body is immortal. I have surpassed death long ago.
His body leaps forward. Not his beasts. Condensing all his remaining beasts to the limit, he transforms himself into the best beast and moves in to kill me. His speed is as fast as Arcueid's. He reaches out with arms which would pulverize my neck if he contacted me. Dodging that, I cut the line on his arm. As if unable to control his speed, he rushes past me without stopping. The distance between us grows once again. I feel dizzy. I can't stop shaking.
What is this?
Nero stares at his severed arm in astonishment.
What is this? Why does this severed part not regenerate? How can such a ridiculous thing be occurring? He isn't even a magus or a barrier, so how can he destroy me just by cutting me?
How stupid. If you get too concerned over appearances like that, you'll get killed, Nero Chaos. I hear a familiar... Oh. How stupid. If you get too concerned over appearances like that, you'll get killed, Nero Chaos. I hear a familiar voice near Nero.
You...
With bloodshot eyes, Nero stares at Arcueid standing elegantly to the side. Oh, I see. When he ceased being only half a body, she became free. Oh, don't worry about me. Shiki will take care of you. Right now, he would even kill me if I got in the way. A giggling voice. It's your fault for thinking you can kill him so painfully. You should kill your enemy quickly without allowing the opportunity for a counterstrike, right? That was your mistake.
Silence. I do not make mistakes. I still have 560 lives remaining. Just wait. Once I kill him, I will get you once more.
Really? It won't happen, but I'll be waiting. Arcueid doesn't go near him. Nero is only looking at me. He's coming. I brace my right hand with my left as I grip my knife. Nero crouches. It's the action of a predator preparing to pounce on his prey. I forgot to tell you one more thing, Nero. Her voice flows like the wind before that. It may be a little late, but he's killed me once before.
What?
This time, it's for real. In his astonishment, Nero loses sight of his identity. For a moment, his entranced thoughts flow into my mind like a curse. Is this a nightmare? Kill Arcueid Brunstad? This monster for whom even the words immortality is enough to describe was killed by that human? No, that cannot be true. But wait. Hypothetically, if it is true, then just which one of us was the pretentious one? Exactly. It seems the pretentious one is you, Nero Chaos. At the end of hatred and chaos, Nero laughs with pleasure from the bottom of his heart. I can't wait any longer. I start running towards my unmoving target.
I see. You are going to kill me, human.
The beast roars. With one arm, he dashes forth to pierce my heart. His speed is so fast, you can't ask for any more. A simple, efficient motion to kill me. A motion too beautiful. I slice his outstretched arm. Hundreds of points of death are on his body. But, more than that, deep inside of him, in his very center, I can see his ultimate point. It doesn't matter how many lives he has. I'm only going to kill the existence of Nero Chaos. So it isn't killing Nero, but the chaos which is in him. I'm going to kill one world. I attack him head on. A light sound of impact. The knife pierces into his center. Twisting his lips into a grin, the vampire laughs voicelessly.
This can't be.
Numbly, the black beast starts to crumble from his fingertips.
You are my death.
His body temperature rapidly dwindles. The end is instantaneous, like a dropping curtain. With this one attack, along with the remaining 560 beasts, Neo Chaos is annihilated. I'm exhausted. I collapse onto the ground. I fall on my rear and try to keep my body up with my hands. Cold. I'm cold. The pain is numbed. It feels almost comfortable. My body is ripped with canine bite marks and beak marks. Well, there's no mistake that it'll probably die like this. I let out a deep breath. I raise my chin and look up at the sky. The moon. Only the pretty moon is in the night sky. What is it? It seems awfully familiar, like I saw a dream like this before. Shiki, are you okay? Arcueid walks towards me as if nothing happened just now. You stupid idiot. If I was okay, I wouldn't be human. I speak and breathe haltingly. Even talking is painful, so maybe I shouldn't have responded. My consciousness starts to fade, and then, whack! Arcueid hits me on the head and forcefully returns me to consciousness. What was that for? That won't do. If you sleep with those wounds, you'll definitely end up dying. You can't sleep until we close them. Her argument is perfectly just. It's so just, it makes me angry. Arcueid, can I say what I've always thought from before? What? Don't say such unreasonable things, you idiot. I crash onto the ground. My consciousness starts to fade. Arcueid is raising a racket, but I don't have any strength to hold my eyes open any longer. It's terribly cold. Hey, Shiki, you really will die. I told you, I'm sleepy. I'll sleep before I die, so I'll wake up in the morning. Shiki, you mustn't sleep. We have to at least close your wounds and stop the bleeding, otherwise you won't wake up. Man, she's loud. I'm going to sleep, so just do whatever you want. It's okay if I heal you? Why didn't you say that earlier? After she says this cheerfully, I feel cold fingers, colder than even my body, touch my skin as if in sympathy. Well, I'm not too happy about using someone else's familiars, but in these circumstances, it can't be helped. I feel like something is being plastered to me. I don't know why, but it feels awfully pleasant. As to be expected from the vampire called the Primordial Sea. Even after the destruction of the source, Nero, the familiars still have their regenerative abilities. In this case, all I have to do is give it a little hand. First, let it live on me. Once it's back to normal, I'll put it back on you, Shiki. The fingers pull away. I guess this'll do. How is it? It's like a non-polar life, so it can adapt easily to your body, right? Hey, are you sleeping, Shiki? Yeah, I'm asleep. Oh well. Your house is the mansion on top of the hill, right, Shiki? I'll make sure you get home. I look up only at the white moon as I sleep. You really did well, Shiki. And thanks. You really saved me tonight. She thanks me without the slightest hint of heaviness in her words. I can't hear her voice anymore. I fall into a deep sleep without anyone interrupting me this time.